Hey guys, it's Paul. What's going on? I just want to thank you, everybody for watching my videos. It's amazing that some of them up to 103 views. I was like, wow, and up some even more than that. I appreciate it, everything, that you guys watching me. I really appreciate it. It helps, that I do feel loved and supported and stuff out there, you know. Because sometimes you think just going through all this stuff that you're by yourself and, just nobody cares and everything like that. And just through everybody's comments and likes and everybody, I really, I know that I'm supported and loved. I really appreciate them. All the support and stuff you give me. Because there's people out there I haven't seen for a while that, that's been giving me likes and everything like that. And I appreciate it. And also I want to tell Angela from church, thank you very much, Angela. I have your prayer rope on. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, it's my prayer rope. I like it. I've been wearing it for my treatments. So that helps me out. It kind of calms me here and there too, Having a little rope that I think about stuff with. Yeah, doing alright. Throat's still sore. Just a day, another day. It's my second week. This is the end of my close to the end of my second week of radiation. Yeah, I got 4 more weeks after this. What I realized is I cannot have really anything valuable in my pockets. Because I told you guys yesterday, I lost my card and my 2 credit cards. Well, I had money in my pocket, like my front pockets, and I had junk in it, and I lost my money that was in my front pocket. Because I'm always having paperwork or something like that, and I guess when I pull it out, all my money or whatever I have falls all over the place, and you really can't hear money or paper drop, so I'm probably dropping money all over the place. That's a bummer. Especially I just came out of the bank yesterday too. Oh well. What am I gonna do? I can't do nothing with it, right? But it's still another 30 degrees out right now. About 30 degrees. It's pretty cool. Everybody's out like cleaning off doing shoveling, cleaning the streets and everything up better. And I saw a sale on Walgreens for sports drinks like Gatorade. So they're $1 for a bottle, and those are like the big, huge bottles. So I'm gonna do that. Little chicken cars coming. Yeah. Yep. So I gotta have that, and my nutritionist said that it's good for for me to drink that, because I don't like drinking water. So she said that'll be good for me too. That that'll be good for me to keep my fluids up. Oh, and I talked to her yesterday. I told you this. She said I could have tea. It's all right. I could have tea. Not really so much coffee, but I could have tea, because she said the caffeine in tea is less than coffee. And what I told her I do is I make a cup of tea with 1 bag, and I drink that. And then I'm frugal. It's not cheap. It's called frugal. And then what happens is I use the same tea bag that I had the first tea with, and I put that water in it, so it kinds of dilutes the caffeine, caffeine. And I do that a couple times, like 3 times, just to give the water flavor or tea. Then after like 3 times, I throw it out, and then I might use another one. I'm laughing because I remember Sal, what she said to me, that I was Irish and Scottish. What she said, that was so funny. She cracks me up. She said that, I don't know, she says I'm a cheap charmer or something like that. I was actually rolling when she said that. Because I told her my heritage. I said, I'm Scottish and Irish. So I guess she said stuff. I guess charmers, Irish is supposed to be charming. Charmers or something. And I was laughing. It was so funny. No, but I do that. It's like, you can still get tea out of it. It's only 1 cup. I use it a couple times, like 2 or 3 times. Well, 3 times I use it for. This way you don't waste anything, And that's how I was learned. I remember growing up, we'd have chicken. My family would make chicken, cook the chicken, and we'd have sandwiches out of it. After a while, then we'd make soup. That's just how we were growing up. Stuff like that, And then my grandmother Patsy, my grandmother Patsy, my mother's mother, she would make soup all the time. She would go in the refrigerator, and just grab stuff whatever she had left over from a dinner or something, and she'd throw stuff in and make soup out of it, and that was something that would last for like a while to feed, the family that was coming in from a cold day or something. Or, that's where I get it from, it's my family. It's different things, and I remember my dad, we used to go get dandelions, to go out in the fields and pick mushrooms, and we'd go get dandelions, and then we'd go to, what was it we'd go to? Oh, we'd go to the Boston Commons, and, we'd sit there, and I remember this distinctly. My father and all of us, the family, would go, and there was a place in Faneuil Hall that used to sell old bread, like day-old bread, so it was cheap. And we'd go get the bread, and then we would get, like cold cuts and some like different older cheeses and stuff like that. And it wasn't really expensive to do, but it was the best time to do it, because we would sit and, as a family, would be eating cheese, having sandwiches and grapes and, all different kinds of things. And it was very, very low, very low cost of money, but it was like so fun to do. And I really liked going out mushroom picking with my dad and going out, that's what it was, fiddlehead. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. We used to go to his friend's house and pick fiddleheads, eat those and stuff like that. So we would try to, like I was telling you, we just lived off the land a lot and try to support ourselves, like very low, So I remember growing up, we would have, like stuff from rec and welfare and stuff like that, and would have the meats and different things like that, and would have, like the cheese, blocks of cheese. It would make macaroni and cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches, and different things like that. That was cool, bringing back memories like that of all the stuff that we used to do. You know? That's just how, like I said, that's just how we grew up. And that was probably my best time growing up. Just hanging out with my dad and my mom and everybody. You know, we never really went to Florida or anywhere like big special extravaganza. We always went as a family. Oh man, I'm starting to cry. Ooh, alright, stop it. But I do. I loved, you know, growing up how I was. I did love it. And there would be nothing that I would take back. I would trade it for nothing. You know? I had so much fun growing up. I enjoyed everything. You know, I remember going out with my Aunt Denise and my Aunt Kathy. Doing stuff with them. Oh, yeah, we used to go out. You know, I remember going with Aunt Kathy. I remember going with her. We used to go apple picking, and I'd stay over a house, and we just sit and chat and talk. My Aunt Kathy, she's my godmother. You know, and it was so awesome hanging around with her. And my Uncle Joe, I never forget this. I loved going to my Uncle Joe's house too because it was awesome. It was quiet, you know. It was because like I told you, I lived Revere and like Hyde's, you know, city. Everybody's yelling, screaming, and stuff like that. And I would call it out. You know, growing up, I would say it was a boonies out where my Uncle Joe lived in Billerica and Wilmington. And, you know, it was different lifestyle back there. And I remember, this I'll never forget, one day, I'm sitting there, it was snowing out. We had a bunch of snow, and my Uncle Joe had skis and boots and everything. So I put my skis, you know, I used his skis and his boots. And I'm out there trying to ski. And my uncle comes out. He's like, "What are you doing, Paul?" And I'm skiing, Uncle Joe. He's like, "Are you?" He knows I ain't skiing. I'm trying to ski. So he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm trying." And I go, "I'm skiing." So then I go, "Uncle." He's like, "What?" I go, "How do you fall?" And he just walks over to me. He pushes me right over. And he goes, "That's how you fall." I was cracking up laughing. I'm like, "I know how to do that, Uncle Joe." It was so funny. He just pushed me right over. It was excellent. I really had a really good growing up. I loved everything about my life growing up. I have an awesome family, you know. I really do. And then I remember just, you know, hanging around with my Aunt Phyllis, spending time with her and talking to her too, you know. And my cousins, Patrice and Debbie, all like my father's side and my mother's side. I remember hanging out with them. It was good. That's what like I was saying the last couple of casts ago. That your cousins, like growing up, were like your best friends that you could just sit and chat and talk with. It was nice. Yeah, I had a good life. I'm almost at the bus station. Here I go again, ranting and raving. Hey, Mabel and my little sister, Shannon. My little sister Shannon, I love her so much. She's just growing out to be an awesome young woman. I remember when she was first born. my little sister. We'd chase her around. And she'd be like, leave us alone! Leave me alone! I'm gonna tell Mom! It was awesome, you know, I really do love my two sisters and my brother. I wouldn't change it, I really wouldn't, and I'm telling you honestly, I wouldn't change my family for anything. You know, I showed you a picture. My brother, he just did like 14 hours of work and he came out and shoveled me, you know, us out. Jeez, I went off the subject again, didn't I? But like I was saying, this how we would grow, you know, it's how we grew up. Like I was telling you with the tea bags and everything. This is just how we were, you know. Growing up, doing different things as a kid, going out into Simpsons Pier and, you know, go out in the water, and me and my brother would wrestle sharks. Yeah, it's truthfully, we used to do that. We used to go out and we'll see sand sharks, like in the water. They're probably about 4 feet. About 4 feet sharks. We'd go jump on them. When we were young kids, we'd jump on them and wrestle with them. There's a lot of stuff we did, you know, just growing up. But that's true, that was my best time. I really love, you know, hanging out as a family. You know, I told you one time, you know, people in the cast, that my mother and my dad were going out, and we had this big, huge van. And I think we were going to Breakheart or something. And my dad screams, come on up. He goes, come on, kids, let's get ready. Come on, let's go. And all of a sudden, we're seeing neighborhood kids jumping in the car. And we're looking at them like, what the heck are you doing? And they're all looking at my father and my mother, and they're going, you said, come on, kids. So my dad, you know, my dad or my mom, being usually the awesome self, they would, you know, go say, all right, go ask you know, the family, because we all lived in the same building. Most likely, you know, they weren't really cared because they got rid of the kid for a day. So that's what they do. They run in, they're going, we're going hanging out with the Buckleys. Paul and Donna. Be like, okay. Yeah, and that's what they did. They come hang out with us. It was cool. I don't even know how long I've been chatting for. I'm almost at the... I'm a gabbing today. I don't know why. I'm actually almost at my train station. But, you know, it's true. I just really appreciate my brothers, my brother, my two sisters, and my aunts and uncles. I always talk about them and, you know, enjoy and happiness of all the stuff, hanging out with them and doing stuff with them. My Aunt Denise, she's so awesome. She's cool too. Hang on with Tara and Howie and Jamie and Tora and, you know, my younger cousins, my little cousins. I was like in my 20s, going to my 30s, I think, when they were born. You know, it was cool though, seeing them, hanging out with them, and too. My little cousins, talking to them. I still got a picture of little Jamie when she was 1 year old. I think she's 25, 26 now. My cousin Jamie. Yeah, and, you know, that's why a lot of people, they sit and they say I'm a pack rat. I'm not a pack rat. It's just like stuff that I collect is for remembrance. You know, I got stuff that I got when my nieces, my little nieces. My niece Amanda made a poster with handprints. I still got that up on my wall. I still have my niece Kelsey's tie that she made. And my little niece Haley, I got that, like stuff that she made. I keep a lot of that stuff. I don't throw everything away. That's how we were raised, that's how we were raised by my mom and dad and my family. That family is very important, Very important. And Zell's group, I'm starting to really think of them as family too. Like talking to them and stuff, and Ashley and Erin, they're always there for me. And Carrie too, And Alice, I'm always talking to Alice. They're always there talking to me. And it's good. It feels good that I know that I'm loved and cared for. That's, not my family and my stuff. That I have people overseas and different states that cares about me. And I would definitely, if I had the money and if my anxiety wasn't bad, I'd go visit them. I'd go visit Carrie and Ashley, Erin. I'd go visit them. They're a big part of my life, through Mama Sal's chat room. They're a very big part of my life. And Alice too. Alice, I talk to Alice like on a side chat, and I tell her a lot more stuff than different things, that I open up to her about a little more different things. And she helps me and talks to me about, different things too. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional back then. It's just I care, People say I got a big heart. And a lot of times I have a big heart and I get screwed over from it, so. You know what it is? I care about people sometimes more than they care about me. You know what I'm saying? That your heart is so big that you care about people, but they don't care as much as you think they do. And they hurt you. And they stab you in the back. It happens all the time with me, so that's why I try to keep a wall up with different situations and different things. I just don't want to keep getting hurt. It bothers me. Alright, I'm sorry about the rant. I'm at my bank now. I'll run in and get a new card. I tried to do it yesterday, but I was running late, so should probably take about 15 minutes. Alright, guys. God bless you, man, alright? I'll probably do a post on the way back. I'm sorry if this is long. I didn't know how long it was. I was just kind of going off, off in a rant. Alright, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, bye.